This is a short tutorial on how to use the dictate feature of Microsoft Word 365 to index material for the Canada 150 project. When transcribing from historical documents where no index of names exists, it is necessary to draw the required names out of the body of the textual material. As long as the source of the names is correctly identified, all that is required to produce a list of surnames and given names for inclusion in the Find It searchable database is that the surname and given names are separated by a comma. Maiden names for females can be included within parentheses in the surname column. Nicknames for both males and females can be included within parentheses in the given names column. Birth years can be included in the given names column, followed by a hyphen. Death years can be included in the given names column, preceded by a hyphen. Birth and death years separated by a hyphen can be entered in the given names column. If page numbers are to be included, add another comma, and the page numbers, each separated by a semicolon. Let's see what Dictate can do with these 4 sample records. We'll click the microphone to activate Dictate. Smith, comma, John, 1846, hyphen, comma. New line. Jones, comma, William, open parenthesis, Bill, close parenthesis, hyphen, 1879, comma. New line. Borden, open parenthesis, Nelson, close parenthesis, comma. Elizabeth, open parenthesis, Lizzie, close parenthesis, 1834, hyphen, comma. 4, semicolon, 15, semicolon, 28. New line. Lewis, comma. Mary, open parenthesis, Maggie, close parenthesis, 1832, hyphen, 1857, comma. 17, semicolon, 29, semicolon, 43. Now I'm going to copy these 4 records to a blank Word document. Now I'm going to save this document as a plain text file. Click File, Save As, to the PC, Document folder. We'll call our plain text document Word Dictate Document. The critical thing here is to save this file as a plain text document, a .txt file. So we'll click that and save. Windows default encoder is fine, and the document is saved. Since Excel is my spreadsheet of choice, I'm going to pull the plain text document into Excel. Click Open, Browse, go to the Documents folder. We don't initially see our document here. What we need to do, and this is critical, because Excel by default only looks for Excel files, we have to change this to all files. And having done that, we find our document appears here. Read only is fine. This is a comma delimited text file now, so we'll need to click delimited and click next. The delimiter or separator is a comma, so we'll click comma and remove tab and click finish. We now have our plain text file pulled into Excel. We're going to select the first 3 or 4 columns, and using the Home tab and Format Cells, we're going to auto-fit the column width. While we're here with the data all selected, we're going to eliminate a couple of problems we have. One is the tendency of the program to put periods in. We want no periods anywhere in our data, So we're going to use find and replace. Find, replace. We're going to look for all of the periods and replace them with nothing. Replace all. We replace 3 of them. So the periods are gone. Another issue we have is the hyphen in the second record. We need to have a space before that and no space after it. So what we're going to do is use find and replace again. We're going to look for a situation where we have a parenthesis, a hyphen, followed by a space. Now, thinking very carefully what we want here, we want the parenthetical mark, a space, a hyphen, and no space. Let's see if that works. Find next, found it, replace, it worked. Is there anything else in this data now that needs to be fixed? I don't see anything, so we're going to close the find and replace dialog. If we expand this first row by inserting a blank row, we can see what the headers would look like. In the first column would be surname. The second column would be given name. And the third column, page. This data, at least, is ready to prepare to be entered into Find It.